I saw the movie. I was like, my love?
I love a woman who could kick my ass.
Okay.
All you dating sites out there, you're not slick.
Hang on. And you know why? Welcome to the Inword ASMR. Today's topic. Valentine's Day. I know you were really been waiting for.
Them folks be making a whole bunch of money doing that.
And feet pick.
Hmm?
That stuff is weird.
It's weird, but people be actually watching that stuff and they make a lot of money.
Top weird things that people like.
I keep getting like creators who put that like their sponsorship is like feetpics.com and I can't tell if it's a joke or not.
Their sponsorship?
Yeah, and then I realize it's not.
Wow.
Listen, just go get yourself a pedicure.
I never
Make your
had
an
one of
alias
those.
profile.
Right.
Make an OnlyFans with just your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Millions.
I mean, a bag's a bag.
A bag, is a bag.
Hey, you right.
A bag is a bag.
Bag's a bag.
They ain't gotta see your face. All they gotta see is your foot.
See them, yeah, them crossword toes.
No, that's why you get the pedicure.
Mm-hmm. No, I think it's more fun if you hang on. It's more fun if you can make $1 million off of having shitty feet.
It's someone's kink.
That-
It's someone's kink.
It's called an ogre.
Somebody like
ogre
it.
kink.
An ogre kink.
Yeah, I've seen Shrek 1 through 3.
But yeah, no, it's the feet pics. It's eating,
Right.
and then
That'd be crazy too. The eating.
yeah, you just eat in front of a camera, and then ASMR. Yeah, America's weird.
I always see them like eating the crabs.
I feel so bad for Andrew.
Andrew's like, what is happening?
I didn't sign up for this.
They be eating the crabs and the lobsters and
Might sound great.
Oh Lord, I can't. All right, Mike, you got a host.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, Mike.
Let's go, Mike.
Why are you clapping? Wait.
No, Mike. This is when you go. This is when you go. This is when you jump. You got a host. You talk to the camera. Talk to the camera. Talk to the camera. Mike. See, look, camera 3, right there. Just talk to it. See, it's smile at you. Just say, hey, welcome back to the Inword podcast. My name is Mike, and today is our celebratory Valentine's Day special. Yay! See, Mike, you did it. Mike, you did a great job. Give me some. Yeah. I'm so proud of you, Mike. Oh, look at you. You're a natural.
Stepping out of your shell,
Just a
man.
natural. Mike, you surprise me every day, brother. You know that? I respect you.
You the real one.
You the real MVP, Mike.
well, I appreciate it.
Of course, man. I gotta give you your flowers, man. I gotta give you flowers.
I
Okay?
appreciate it.
Yeah, you a real one. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you too, Ron.
Thank you.
You're a real one too. Okay.
I appreciate you too.
Air bump.
There you go.
The connection
Yeah.
bump. I see you.
But yeah, so today is our celebratory Valentine's Day episode, and so I know some of our viewers might be single and lonely, so we're here to keep you company and warm through the night or the morning or the evening or the afternoon at work, in your kitchen, at your job, wherever. We're here to keep you warm and make you laugh and make you smile and feel cozy inside, right, fellas? That's kind of
I'm single as a Pringle, and I'm not on Christian Mingle.
was that
Roll the clip.
run it all. Well, no, Ron. So as the single man on the podcast, what is ladies, he is single. Okay. What is dating life like right now? How is it? Because I've been out the game for 5 years. Mike's
Non-existent. Mike's
been gone for 16 years.
So you just want to know what the world of dating is right now.
What's it like?
It's weird.
It's weird.
It's not good. Our generation messed up.
Really?
And there's no recovering until the next generation comes in. So basically, nowadays, you have this kind of, I can't call it the battle of the sexes, but media being the way it is now.
Right.
We talked about in the last one, news travels fast. So a lot of the things that I hear of like how women see men, how men see women, usually are things that are coming from like the coast, like, California,
right,
Vegas,
Miami,
like yeah,
New York.
I mean, and I haven't seen anything like that in the Midwest. However, there's a weird and I call it a transition, which a lot of people probably will disagree with me on this. But I feel like nowadays, from a woman's perspective, not a woman who's like really looking to have a relationship with someone who, will actually be a good fit for them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them have this thing that like they somehow in their minds made it to where men are now more of an item. You know how it used to be like men would treat women as items?
The swordfish?
It kind of switched.
Really?
Wow.
Because nowadays it's like
Andrew.
he's a preach. Because basically nowadays, like, man, some of the things I've seen, it's just like a woman will say like, they'll do those street interviews, just like, well, what do you want from a guy? What are you looking for?
6'3", makes $100,000 a year.
Always that. And then there's like, okay, so how much do you make? What can you do? Can you cook?
No.
All right. You have any skills, hobbies?
Mm-mm.
You want him to be the provider?
Yep.
See, Mike knows.
Mike chiming in hard. Yep. You damn right.
That's how they feel.
Yeah, and then you have the guy side who are the advocates for the men who are basically, a lot of them are the lonely sad boys also who are just like, yeah, he's saying the truth, and they'll go hard on like women, nowadays aren't like respectful, they don't deserve this, they don't deserve this. So it started this kind of battle of the sexist thing. So for me, seeing things like Tinder, Match,
Hinge,
like things like that, they're all about quick flings, quick. And
even though Hinge is designed to be deleted, that's his marketing ploy.
And even I realize now even Tinder is trying to take this new approach that like they're trying to like model themselves after Match.com, but it still doesn't have that search feature. It's still the idea of like, even though you're saying what you're looking for, you can't necessarily like look for that. It's still swipe. Oh, they have the same like kind of like interest and stuff, but swipe. You can't just say, well, filtered this out for me.
Okay.
But now they put like, oh, long-term relationship, open to like a short-term relationship,
right?
All that stuff.
Okay.
But it's still like, all you dating sites out there, you're not slick. Listen to me. If you are building a platform that you're saying that our job is to make sure that you find someone,
right?
But you make it abnormally hard to do it without paying for it, you're not really trying to help someone find someone.
You're trying to make money.
Yeah. And then
capitalism.
Yeah. And then speaking of capitalism, side note, government's just like, hey, people aren't having kids. People aren't starting families. People aren't, buying houses. What's happening? No one's getting relationships because everything's expensive and no one really knows what they want nowadays. If you want to help, make your own dating site.
Right.
Have a way for people to meet. We know Big Brother's watching. It's okay.
Right.
Expose them to help me.
Right.
But that's extreme. But still, it's and COVID can't go out as much. Now I realize that like most of the time finding someone would be like during your high school and college years because you're always out like just socializing. You get stuck with that 9 to 5. Maybe you'll find someone on the weekend. Maybe you'll find someone at the bar where you're drinking your problems away.
Right. But also, I feel like it's hard because then, if you're trying to find someone at a bar or the grocery store, not the gym, but like any of those places, then it becomes the issue of like how do you go about it? Because you don't want to come across as a creep, a weirdo. Like
I had this conversation.
True.
I've had a conversation with this with my coworkers. They're probably watching this and just like, oh, you didn't? Yes, I did. I got a woman's perspective on stuff. Okay. Because I was just like, it's that same thing. From a guy's perspective, it's this idea of like, if you want to pursue a woman, right? You see someone. Right. And you're just like, I'm interested. Right. Like you said, how do I approach?
Right. When's the right time?
Right. And so I found out one of them said that the thrill of the chase still exists for them. Yeah. So if the guy or whoever approaches them and they're just like, oh, I'm not interested. Right. Mm-hmm. They want them to try and keep going for them. Right. Right. Because they said to them, that shows that they're actually fully interested in them. Okay. Other coworker asked about it. She was just like, nope. If I say no, you better stop. Right. Yeah. Right.
Yep, that's true.
And so, and again, that's a fair, because we're all different people, right? We all have different likes, wants, and needs. So it's fair for one person to be like, no, like if I say no, that really means like keep coming. Yeah. But it's also fine. Someone else is like, no, that means stop. Like leave me alone. Like, but that makes it harder for single people because you're like, I don't know what to do, and then you just kind of freeze.
If you're trying to genuinely be a good person, you don't want to overstep that boundary. Right. And so there was another thing this is the fun fact of the day. There was a thing I saw that talked about, it's like, I call it learner's callousism. I don't remember the actual term they gave it to it. But it's a thing that says that we as people tend to have this idea that when we learn something, we treat it as if it's common knowledge, common sense, right? Okay. So for the person who doesn't know how to do that thing that we know, we get irritated with them because it's just like, you should know this. But it's like, no, they had no reason to know this. They had no reason to learn this skill.
Right.
Teach them, right? So I made a joke because there's actually a TikTok about it. I made a joke. I'm just like, yeah, this is sponsored by men who really don't know the telltale signs when a woman is into them. Right. Because women always tell you, oh yeah, I have a sure telltale. I can lay it on heavy, and they should know that I'm really interested in them. And guys are just like, she complimented my shoes.
right. No, that's for real. What's crazy is, like, looking back on it now, it's you were back when we were roommates in college. You were 100% right. It's definitely beneficial to be over 6 foot. Yeah, and to your point of, like, I know, like, I can be 100% honest. My Riz, as they call it now, as the kids call it now, my Riz is, I don't have it because I didn't have to learn it. Because again, when we would go to the cave in Lawrence, we'd go out. I could just chill by the bar because,
bro, for real,
because I was 6'3". So all the girls in Lawrence would be like, oh, he's black, he's 6'3", he's pretty he looks athletic looking, so he's probably an athlete or of some sort. I'll give him the look, or I'll go talk to him. Yeah. And so I didn't have to go and be like, and be witty and be hitch and be quick witted and stuff like, even though I am that, but like I didn't have to like overly.
You didn't have to project it.
Right, exactly.
You had all the check marks.
Right, to them. And so that's why,
even though it was just one, and they just assumed the other ones were there.
Right. Yeah, right. And so that's where, like, back then I would tell Ron that I was like, oh, that's BS. That's not true. But like looking back on it now, I'm like, no, especially like hearing things today, like it's very, very true, and even more true today.
I'm starting to figure out where that stigma came from too. It's just like, is that the superhero complex? Like all heroes are pretty tall, the saviors, the Superman, are like, what happened?
It could be a savior complex. It could be biological, just like that, like back to like just DNA of like women back then they wanted the best mate was someone who could protect them, right? So generally speaking, if I'm 5'8", I would want someone who's 5'10" and up. But then they shoot higher and they're like, well, I want 6'2". Like just naturally the bar gets the field goal gets moved more and more every as time goes on. So I think it's your point. It's biology. It's just all these things roll into one. Just the time we're in, COVID. Like it's just it's all these variables just kind of just have festered and created this monster kind
of. Then it gave me crippling social anxiety.
COVID messed everything up.
Right, which doesn't help.
But and of course it's not all women. Like,
right.
Not by a long shot, but it's just like the ones I look into.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I myself, I don't care if a woman's taller than me. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
There is. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. So, well, hopefully, Ron, I have faith. My goal for the last, what would you say, Ron? The last what? Not decade, but I would say like last 7 years.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty close.
My goal the last 7 years has been to get this man a long-term girlfriend, and I'm still very much what's the word I'm looking for? I'm still very much astute to that mission. And we're gonna make it happen, Captain.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, and she's gonna be the best girl ever.
Oh, the tears,
the tears of joy.
Tears of joy.
Well, since right now you don't have a girlfriend, we can kind of bring it back into flashbacks, and let's rewind the clock a little bit.
Oh God! All right. Oh boy.
So, who was both of your childhood crush growing up? So from either TV show, movie, cartoon, like who was the crush that you like? Your first crush.
All right, so we're talking about TV, not real time, not game time. That's gonna take me a hot second.
So here, to give you time to think, mine was. Have you seen Spy Kids?
Of course.
You seen Spy Kids?
Oh, you don't? No. Really?
Who?
Judy?
I'm not gay.
Was that Carmen?
Yeah, Judy's the guy. I was like, hold up, bro. What do you think I am? No, yeah, Carmen.
All right.
So it was Spy Kids 2. But yeah, that was like, I was like, when I saw the movie, and then it was the end when she had her like her little concert at the end. And I was like, am I in love? Like,
Oh my God.
But if you want to get weird with it,
Weird.
if you want to get weird. So recently I saw this TikTok. It was a trend, and it was like, basically it was like these guys and girls who would be like, they would post it, they would say, my growing up, this was my crush. And so they would show a picture of like Johnny Depp, and then they would show like their boyfriend and what they look like, and they would look like it was very similar. I did that.
Oh no.
No, I was like, because Carmen was my childhood crush, and then my girlfriend looks very much like her at that time. It's very weird and very like. I guess in that case I won. But
Oh my God. Well, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Love you, boo. But no, so whoever wants to go next, like I said.
Mine's was Aaliyah.
Oh, rock the boat,
Yep.
change positions. Stroke it for me, stroke it for
And
me.
my other one was Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Okay, so
He a Queen Bee
this
person.
is the singers. So the singers got you.
Yep.
The singers. Okay, okay. Those are your crushes. Was it just them, or something about them that?
Well, I mean, I like that they can sing, and you know, in the music videos,
Beyonce.
they can dance. And
Beyonce ain't the best Destiny's Child, but I mean, she can. Huh? What?
Oh dang.
Hang on! Don't even try. You know, hang on. A sing off Kelly Rowland is taking
that's
that.
what I mean. Bro.
Okay, we agree. I'm
All
about
right.
to say, Mike. Like,
We
hold
do
up now. We
agree.
can't sit here and now. Hang on. For example, it's like NSYNC. Justin Timberlake wasn't the best, in my opinion, singer, but he had the most pizzazz.
Yes.
Right? Beyonce had the most showmanship. Like, so
Yeah.
that's why she stuck out. But Kelly had the pipes.
Yep.
Sorry,
Yes, she does.
but continue. I didn't mean to cut you off, Mike.
So yeah. So that's what I had liked about them. You know.
Those are great choices. Great choices.
Okay. Thank you.
Ronald?
This is a hard
That
question.
was very hard.
Because I number one, I can't, like, I'm trying to think back. I can't.
Right.
But I can remember a few, but I don't know like at what age it was. Because Kelly Rowland definitely was one at one point, definitely because of Pretty Girl Rock.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, hang on. Kelly Rowland's bad, fam.
Yes, she is.
Kelly Rowland.
But sticking to singers, I remember Tiffany Evans. I remember I had a thing for her.
Tiffany Evans.
She sang the song "Grown Now" with
So
Bow Wow.
Google. Keep going.
I don't know. It was something about it. I'm just like, I like the way she looked. I'm just like, she got a good voice.
Tiffany
She seems like
Evans.
she's fun.
I'll show you, Mike. You gotta look it up. Tiffany Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Keep talking.
But okay, if I had to think back,
Also, yeah. Okay.
right?
Okay. Hang on. She got the.
Okay.
I see you, Ronald.
I see you.
I see you both like the singers.
Well, that
I said
but-
cartoon TV
but
show.
I know. I'll
Oh,
go
no.
with the TV show. I'm
It's okay.
like thinking
It's okay.
that I'm just like, okay, I can stick to that real quick. TV show, man,
Or movie.
or movie.
Just a crush you had.
Laura from Family Matters.
Oh. Okay. That's a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
I forget you old, Mike.
Uh,
I forget that. But you young at heart, Mike.
well, thank
There you
you.
go. See how I turn it around. Hang on. When you wear a dope jacket like that, you young.
That is a dope
The dope
jacket.
jacket.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I have to compliment your style on that today. You picked a nice jacket.
Thank you.
See, I can't think of anything like a TV or movie from like childhood.
It's all good. Because guess what? You know what? We'll pivot. Okay.
I don't like this.
Why not?
Let's go to
We'll up
pivot.
the ante.
That doesn't make it any easier. If I can't put in my chips now, I can put my chips in when the pot's higher. All right, this buy-in's $25. I can't afford that. All right, fine, $100.
Okay. So you couldn't give me a crush. At least, I mean, as far as like cartoon or TV show or movie. But can you give me your awakening? Basically, a character from a cartoon, TV show, or movie that was like your awakening to like your, we'll just say your sexual.
Like you really know like what
You knew what you like. You was like,
Oh,
oh,
shit! You know
I know
what?
how
That
I
hit me.
feel.
That hit me. I know exactly. Y'all ain't gonna know who it is though, because it's from a video game actually.
Oh, that's that works too, Mike. Video games. So if you want to put from a video game, you can.
So I am a massive fan of the Dot Hack franchise. A lot of people don't know what Dot Hack is, which
don't know what that is.
yeah, see, it's fine. Makes me upset sometimes.
I'm the audience right now, so
you're the audience.
Yep.
Dot Hack had a lot of different series that kind of stem from like starting like time kind of skipping kind of thing.
Okay,
different series on it. But for sure, one of the characters that was in the video game, at least from Dot Hack, GU was when she was first introduced.
Mm-hmm.
Her name was Alkane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was about her, but it was just like everything in my brain said, check, 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 check. We're finding someone like this. because she was tough.
Okay.
To me, beautiful.
Right.
And she had, oh boy, this is going to some dark places.
It's okay.
Inward podcast.
Yep. We're dark.
Mike laughed.
Don't be racist. We're dark, but not in that sense.
Stop it. Get help.
Really, stop.
Anyway, tomboy attitude.
Okay.
And I realized, like, for me, especially like seeing like a lot of TV portray like men want those like women that's like really feminine and always need the guy to help them.
Yeah.
And everything. I was like, bro. In the words of Spike from Cowboy Bebop, I love a woman who could kick my ass.
Okay.
Hey, man. Hey, Tom.
Yes, exactly, Andrew. She's a babe.
And here, hang on. Who is it? I got. Who is this?
Dot hack.
Dot hack.
Dot hack. Alkade. ALKAID.
Dot hack.
You
So
the
like,
real one.
Like dot.
You the real one.
Hack.
Yep.
DOT like hack.
And then hack.
Boy, okay. There's a moment in the.
What's her name?
Alkade.
Alkade.
Mm. There's a moment in the game. Spoiler if you haven't played Dot Hack, which is a very old game. She dies. Like not dies because it's like a virtual video game kind of thing.
Okay.
But in the whole plot of Dot Hack, it was the idea that if you die in the game, you end up comatose in the real hood. So that is like the newest character art for her. So I'll show you the one that was just like dang. But no, if you
The one where she's voluptuous, extra curvy.
if you ended up dying
that's a newer PG version.
dying in the game, you're like in a coma, like in real life, and they had to figure out what's causing this, right?
Right.
And it was wild. But
Hey man, them game creators back in the day, boy,
they knew
what they was doing. Just like Pixar.
Yeah.
Just like Disney.
Because okay, right,
Yeah,
okay, I see.
that is youngest me remembers that.
Yeah, that was his. That was aha. Mine were Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's fair.
Esmeralda.
That's fair.
She was the gypsy with the blue with the green eyes, and she was voiced by Demi Moore too.
It's rap, huh?
The raspy voice too.
Raspy voice will get you.
Yep. And then the icing on the cake was Elastigirl.
Of course it is. Of course it is. You and like 80% of the other fandom like Elastigirl.
You know every other nigga out there right now will say, that's real thick as yep, thicker than a Snicker.
Okay.
Everyone out there saying Elastigirl is just like
it's funny because so you both seen Incredibles, correct?
Yes.
Okay. There's in the first Incredibles, there's a scene where she's like trying to sneak in, and then her butt gets stuck behind with the doors.
Yeah.
You know, every nigga was like,
Okay.
I mean, they even did it in the movie,
right?
Like they were egging you on, like, nah, we gonna get you. It's gonna happen,
right?
I'll say mine would be Jasmine from Aladdin.
Jasmine also.
Jasmine from Aladdin.
Just like the long hair, and she was just beautiful.
Tan skin, man.
So
okay,
that's what I love.
Nothing wrong with that. A little Jasmine love.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. One that also comes to mind is Jessica Rabbit. I thought she'd be more your time. Jessica Rabbit.
I was gonna say her too.
She loyal.
Yeah,
Jessica Rabbit loyal.
Hang on.
She was.
Yeah, her and Roger Rabbit Like I said, that she a real one.
Yeah.
Because that nigga is wild.
Yo,
Yes.
oh, honey bunny.
Yeah.
Good movie too.
Great movie. Phenomenal movie. And they're a weird couple. But
That was, I think that would probably be a good example of a good howdy. Have you heard of those?
a good howdy?
Yeah, do you know what howdies are?
What's a howdy?
A howdy is
A hey?
no
Cowboy World?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. But
Howdy,
no.
howdy.
I heard about this thanks to the old I think it was Guy Code that used to be on
Okay.
MTV.
Yeah.
He's like, howdy. You look at a couple, you see the guy and see the girl and go, how'd he get that girl?
Oh, okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. How did he get that girl? Like what people say about Jay-Z and Beyonce. How you got Beyonce?
First of all, that's a phenomenal
Right now, I was like, that's good.
howdy get that's so I've never heard that. That's good.
It's wonderful. Hang on. Sensational.
Sensational.
That's a good one.
Sensational. Well, again, since it's Valentine's Day and we're talking about the howdy couple, what about what's a good couple from entertainment or TV shows or movies that you guys kind of either respected or just really enjoyed or thought represented a good
Like a power
example of a power couple?
Yeah.
Or what's for you guys? What is that? Like who?
Damn, y'all don't
Who's
watch
that?
anime though.
That's all right. Hang on, they do.
True,
So
true.
it's okay. Hang on, we like to learn about your likes, so it's okay.
So mine's would be Loving Basketball.
Ooh,
Sanaya Lathan and Omar Epps.
that's a good one.
That was a good movie, man.
A lot of girls are right now saying, yep.
I know that's right.
Hey,
You know.
you want to play one-on-one?
Hang on. Back in the day, though, playing basketball against your crush was top tier.
Top tier, bro.
That was.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you gotta got. Now I'm gonna guard her.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
know,
That's true.
Good movie, you know, that love and hate relationship. And,
Right.
you know, when they were kids and then all the way up, you know, to college. And then they had that little love interest, you know.
Right.
And then they got mad at each other again.
Right.
And then got married and had kids.
Hey, it's a great. It's a great representation of how couples should be.
They did have a kid, right?
Yeah. Because remember, at the end of the movie, she's in the league, and then he has the kid
Okay.
on his lap, and that's a perfect representation of how a healthy relationship should be. Because they both had a dream, and that dream of getting to their professional endeavors, right?
Yeah.
And his didn't come about, and today, I feel like that wouldn't happen today. But it showed like I can support you too. Like it's not about me.
Yep.
I'm gonna lift you up.
That's true.
So that was cool to see, especially in a black couple, African American couple.
Yeah, it was a good representation.
Yeah.
Never saw the movie.
Oh, wow.
I need to drop that bomb. I'm sorry.
You should have kept that one to yourself, Brian.
Ronald,
You should have kept that
Love
to
and
yourself.
Basketball, and you want a girlfriend? Come on.
Wait, is that how that works?
Yes.
It's a gateway.
The rule is you must see Love and Basketball first, then that opens up your plethora.
You
of
got to
women.
see that movie, man.
Watch me watch this movie.
I'm telling you why.
And then off the rip, not even a week later, my DM's blowing up.
Watch, I guarantee it. Watch. You think I'm joking?
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it either tonight, tomorrow. Mark my words.
Do it. Please do it. But no, it's a really good movie. And also, hang on, I was late to the party too because I didn't see it growing up. I saw it I saw it when we were roommates, maybe a little bit after that.
Really?
Yeah, like I didn't watch
I
it.
don't know why I'm talking. I haven't seen the movie.
But no, like it's really good. It's a really good movie. It's really good.
When you watch it, it's going you gonna put it up there.
It's gonna elevate on me.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a reason why it's a beloved classic.
Okay.
So
what we doing too? Or
we'll save your second one.
Okay.
We'll come back to you.
all right.
Okay.
I got you, Mike. I got you.
For all my anime watchers out there, Maid-sama, Uzuri, and Aizawa. Ayuzawa. I always butcher her name.
Did he just change?
Yeah.
You know I speak Japanese.
Japanese.
Prove it.
Hajimemashite. Name wa Wilkins desu. Dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Okay, so we can put subtitles. Don't say what it was. We can put subtitles below that. So
Hang on, and you know for a fact I got us out of a speeding ticket because of that.
You a real one, bro.
How you
He
do that?
did, bro. So again, we are movie fans here. So
Yes.
we went to a premiere.
Mhm.
Okay, and it was we were driving from Lawrence at the time, so we drove from Lawrence to Kansas City, which is like a 30-minute drive.
Okay.
So movie gets out like 1 a.m. We're driving back from the movie theater, and it's just us on the road. We're driving, and then of course you see the red and blue lights. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't think I was speeding. Was I speeding? I don't remember.
The reason he pulled you over, he says, because your headlights, your high beams.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
So your high beams was on.
Yeah, because
dark road.
It's a very dark road, and where deer are at. So I would turn them on, and there was really no one on the road. So anyway, we get pulled over. The guy, he walks up to the side, and does the cop small talk. And then I forgot how did it even come up in conversation?
Because he was asking us where we were heading. We were like going back to Lawrence, and he was asking if we were in school.
That's right. And then Ron was like that he took Japanese, and so the cop was like, "Oh yeah, bet."
Okay.
He said, "I'm gonna let you guys go as long as he speaks Japanese to me."
But hang on. But in that moment, I'm like, Ron, don't up. Like this is the moment you cannot blow this, because if you do, we are going to jail tonight. And my man showed up and showed out.
Well, that's what's up. That's good.
I think the favorite thing from that was the fact that he just looks at me and goes, "I don't know what you said, but it sounded good."
That's a good one. You could have said a bad thing to him.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have known. He said, "Good job. Good job. Y'all can go on your way now."
Right. So yeah. That was a fun moment, like, and a real life implication of why kids go to school. Okay, see.
I know it's expensive. I'm sorry.
But continue, Ron. Sorry, I interrupted.
So yeah, Maid Sama. President. The whole anime is called President is a Maid.
Okay.
And Usuri is like this guy who, it's one of those like schoolyard kind of like, I like this girl kind of thing, where he would like make fun of her and bully her, but he was always there for her. And her whole vibrato, which comes back to what I figured out what I like in women.
Mm-hmm.
She just like is that independent kind of like, I can handle my own, I don't need anyone kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Even
though she needed help in some areas.
Right.
Okay.
And so there was one moment in one of the episodes that I will never forget. Wild, because this guy was hypnotizing her because she's the president of the school. A lot of people look down on that, especially because she's a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And so he hypnotizes her, and like the whole thing was that he said if she fell asleep, if I remember this correctly, if she fell asleep, she would, I think, forget Usuri, or either reveal her secret. I can't remember which one it was. It was one of the two. Don't at me about that. But at one point where like she had to stay awake for almost a full 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And when she was about to fall asleep within like the last 2 minutes, they're on the stairway. Usuri's standing at the top of the stairs. She's a little under and she's falling asleep. And I remember he was just like, "It's okay if you forget me," kind of thing. He was like, he's been helping this whole time. But he's just like, "It's all right." Well, he said that to her, plot twist. He said it because he knew it would piss her off.
Right.
And so it gave her more energy. And so the guy's like, I won. And so like, she's like, "No, I'm not asleep." And it was like the most action shot that I was just like, that is an OP couple right there. The way they're looking at this man like, we're about to beat your ass. Right. It was on point. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
He was so hyped up.
I was.
That's dope.
So yeah, I was like, they're a power couple. I'm like, I like that.
That's cool. That's dope. So for me, one of my favorite couples is from a TV show called Vampire Diaries. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
My glasses go.
But it was so it's Delana. That's like their relationship name, but it's Damon and Elena.
Excellent.
Okay.
Damon and Elena. They were a couple that I felt were. It was just their story arc was very potent and beautiful. How it played out over eight seasons, I think 7 seasons. But were they toxic? Sure. I can't negate that.
Wow.
But like for each other, or just in general.
Just in general.
As a couple, so they're the ones that would cause problems at the function.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of red ledger, or a lot of red in this ledger for them. But at the end of the day, they ended together. They end up together, and they went through very high peaks and very low valleys.
All right.
Like to the point of like, because again, like so, they're obviously Damon's a vampire, Elena's not, but so like for example, the show starts out with Elena dating Stefan, who's Damon's brother. It's like
Oh, it's the scandal.
Yeah,
Oh, the treachery.
So Damon is like he is falling for Elena in the first season, and like he falls in love with her, and then it's a whole thing between the brothers.
Huh.
And then but like Damon and Elena, their connection was just too great to like overcome, and they had a love that would like consume them each as a whole. But again, like I said, to like where it ends is where, because Damon loves being a vampire. Like he loves being evil, he loves being bad, he loves being like that guy.
I am that guy.
Yeah. But
I'm that fucking jabroni.
I'm that guy. But it ends. The show ends with him getting the cure and becoming human, and being with her.
So he gave it all up for her.
Mm-hmm.
Did he need to?
Well, actually, no. Because I haven't seen this show in a while. Because I can't remember. Because she was a vampire at one point, and then I think she gets the cure too. And becomes human, and so then he gives it up. So he technically he had to give it up because then she would have died because they don't age. So she would have died, and then
that's a whole conundrum of like, would you want to live forever?
No.
And that's my lady's one of her favorite shows.
It's a great show. It's funny because I was hesitant, but it's a really good show.
Was that before or after Twilight?
It's a good show. And then didn't it get a spinoff?
When was that? Yes, like three spinoffs. Was it before or after Twilight? Was it like right in the middle of Twilight? Maybe.
Who did it first?
I don't know.
I want to say it was probably after.
I'm gonna say I think it's after. I'm gonna say after. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments. That's fine. Please correct me.
Give us a comment. Comment, please.
And while you're there, just go ahead and like it. I mean, you're there,
and then subscribe. The buttons are all there, like
right here, like 1, 2, 3. Just do. Just get it done. It's okay.
It's all there.
But yeah, so yeah, that they're one of my favorite couples in entertainment.
But I was Team Stefan.
You were Team Stefan? So it's funny. Actually no, I was always Team Damon. Because Stefan to me he was just too nice. Girls want the bad boy. Girls want back to your point.
Yeah.
Girls don't want the nice guy. Girls don't want the guy who's gonna be there.
Nothing wrong with being nice.
Oh, I know. I agree with you.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's not as cool as being the bad guy though.
Well, also I realized that there's a stigma that like, and I admit that I've been like in that position where I thought about it too, about how cool it would be to have a significant other that like, if they're portrayed as like someone who's like mean, like to other people, like people are scared to talk to them,
right?
But then like to you, they're just like the nicest person.
Yeah,
you have the idea of they'll do it for me,
right?
Even if they won't do it for you, they're definitely gonna do it for me,
right?
It's like step back, But also it's the idea of just like in Frozen, bit of a fixer upper.
He said,
I can fix him, I can change him,
right?
And that was all me,
right?
Like.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's where that stems from too.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, to your question of where it comes from, before I said biology, I think it's also the media. Like, they perpetuate. Again, hang on. Disney movies, right? The movies are always about a helpless princess, a damsel in distress, who is either, is asleep or taken or whatever, and then the only way the movie ends with some prince coming to save her.
Charming coming to save her.
Like Grease.
Right.
Like Grease.
Yeah.
I understand. I know.
I like that. I like that one. I like that one.
I know that's an old movie.
That's a good pull, though.
That was a really good pull.
You're just showing your age, though, right now. I'm like, okay, it's good.
You don't want that one? Just flying off in the car. It made no sense to me. Right. How's that car flying?
So I think so there was like a dark theory. They died.
All right, back to what we were talking about originally. Disney movies,
right? But yeah, no. So yeah, that's my first couple. So who's your second couple, Mike?
My second one was Romeo Must Die, Aaliyah and Jet Li.
Oh, you went interracial on me.
Yeah,
I like it. That was a great movie.
Yes, it was.
It was a good movie.
Great movie.
Also, I see a connection. I see some synergy here. His first crush was Aaliyah, and now Aaliyah again. Back to back.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep. See, take notes, Ron. Take notes.
When I was a kid, you used to imagine like, man, that's gonna be my wife. Man, it's gonna be my wife. Straight the middle. That's a good song. That was a good song. But it was a good movie, man. I like that part in the movie where he was trying to impress her when he was playing football with the bodyguard.
Right.
And bunch of bodyguards. And they was beating him up in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then he was like, when he caught on to how to play football,
He's like, okay,
all right,
let's do this.
And he started beating him up, man.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
That's like peak
Yes, it
kung
is.
fu movie. And it's like peak kung fu and black like culture mix. Like it's so good. So good. Ron, you have a second one?
I haven't seen that movie.
Don't get that to yourself.
We gotta
But
make
you
a
need to
list.
watch that too. That's a good movie.
Yeah, we gotta make a
man.
list of movies that Ron has not seen.
Hang on, this is what my friends are doing to give me night for me. I haven't seen all the Steel films.
Oh my god.
I'm almost done though. We're almost done. Hey, y'all the real ones. Thank you so much for that. But yeah,
Just
That's gonna be
Just
another movie up there on your list.
just don't run.
when you watch it.
when was the movie made? Maybe I was just too
That was
young.
like 97. No.
I plead being born in
Early
95.
2000s?
Probably early 2000s.
Yeah.
I'd say early 2000s.
I still plead being born in 95.
Well, that make you 7 if it came out in 2002.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna be watching things like that, man.
it's Jet Li. Hang on, you better not tell me.
Hold on,
Well,
you
no,
ain't-
you
You probably did. You probably did. Never mind. Because you're good. 'Cause I'm about to say you better not tell me you watch a horror. Because you know some kids be watching horror movies at like 8.
You know I didn't watch no horror movies.
That's why I said I caught myself.
Although I did watch the 13th Ghost on mute during the daylight just
Hey,
because I
man,
wanted to see
man.
the scenes.
That was a
Yeah.
good movie, man.
It's the sounds, man. Hang on. Play any horror movie without sound. It loses all its.
I could watch the
Horror.
whole thing. I could watch it.
I guarantee it. Any horror movie you watch.
That movie was-
Because think about it.
That wasn't scary.
Think about it. Think about it though.
I was 7.
That too. Think about it, Mike. Mike, you built different. Okay, built different.
Okay.
But no, think about it. Most like in horror movies, right? When in the theater, what's people's reactions? Or like first most times it's this
Mm-hmm.
because it's that sound. Now some people like the kids do this obviously, but most time it's like or you hold it and you're like
You wanna know a secret? This would be good for you, Mr. Future Director. So I found out for my audio engineering stuff that there's an actual secret thing that a lot of directors do in horror movies, and they play so your ears can't hear like technically under about 20 hertz.
Okay.
Like, it's hard.
Okay.
Right? Anything below that, absolutely not. You're not going to hear it, but you feel it. And so there's a thing called the 19 hertz frequency, and it is. Hang on, not even that. It is so subtle that nothing. You don't feel anything. You know how you feel a bass hit, thump of a kick, everything. 19 hertz, nothing. What you feel is tense, and you don't know why. You don't hear anything. You're not sitting there like something's like feeling like that's weird. It's just like I don't feel okay.
Okay, right.
Like, and that's what they put in horror movies, especially during suspenseful scenes, because it's just like there's no music playing. There's no reason to really be scared at this moment.
Well,
Why am I tensing up? And it's because they're playing that frequency. You can actually go to YouTube, which you're already on. Don't click away yet.
Do it come after. Well, yeah, after the video.
Yeah.
Do it.
or you can pause, play it, come back, and understand what we're talking
It's in
about.
the
No,
links.
do it at the end.
It's in
yeah,
the link.
Yeah, there you go. I like that. Put it in the links.
It's in the link. When it's done, hit the link at the bottom.
Don't you dare click away. Why would you do that to me?
You heard the man. You heard the man. He's been through enough. He's single on Valentine's Day.
Damn, wait. You don't have to put it that way.
I'm trying to sell it.
I know,
Just go with it.
It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
Yo.
Continue, Ron. Sorry.
But yeah, that frequency is what they put in those horror movies, and I tried it. It's not fun.
Well, good to know.
Okay.
Good to know. Well, okay.
So yeah, that's why 13 Ghosts is probably easier for me to watch on mute.
makes sense. Well, back to couples.
But that was a good movie, man.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I get it.
What I see,
I get it.
I see,
I get it.
What I
No,
see,
I get it.
13 ghosts,
I got
Ron.
it. I know you and your family.
What
I got it.
see,
I
13
I understand.
ghosts.
We should watch
understand.
that.
No.
You didn't even get to watch Harry Potter. You're like an adult.
Right. Exactly.
That damn hoodoo witchcraft.
Voodoo. Even though I can still see Lord of the
We should
Rings.
watch that.
Huh?
We should watch it.
Here. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to manifest this. Okay?
Okay.
If this episode 4
Mm-hmm.
of the Inword podcast gets I need 1,000 likes.
1,000?
Yep. 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes. I will watch 13th Ghost, and we will do a reaction on it.
Oh, shoot. Would that end
Okay.
up being our first watch along?
Yes, it will. So 1,000 likes. Hey, I leave it in your hands now.
Oh, dang. Why am I dragging myself in this? I don't like horror movies.
And see, you get trapped. So I promise you guys, the viewers, the
Come on,
audience,
can we do that?
you will. I promise. Me scared is probably the funniest thing you'll ever see. So
You scared. Half the time that you're calm during a lot of situations. I'm the one-
in real life, yeah, but when it comes to like movies, I can't help it, man. I can't do it. I can't.
It's an awesome movie.
Well, we'll find out. Hopefully, after 1,000 likes. Anyway, Ron, back to you. Couple. Second couple.
Second couple.
Did I forget mine? No, I didn't. That's that one.
I gotta go with people are gonna call me basic for this one. Another anime one though.
Okay.
You guys won't because you don't know, but listen, I don't care what you say. Naruto and Hinata.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Pikachu and Ash Ketchum.
Bro, no.
Naruto?
Please, God, no. It's a Pokemon. Joker, that's a Pokemon. The rules are different, Batman.
Naruto, though. Okay.
Hinata also head over here, so that girl.
Mm-hmm.
And it falls into the stigma. Strong, independent.
Right. Ron has a type.
Yes.
He has a type.
She held it down for Naruto though. Like
Hinata.
Hinata Hyuga?
Yeah.
Hyuga clan. Okay, so how much of Naruto have you seen?
I played the game.
You played the games. Okay. Okay, so which game did you play? Because it's hard to.
I played all of them.
Oh, look at you, Mike. Boy.
The game guru.
Purple, long hair, wears her headband around her neck. Has and Shipun, she has the jacket.
Chapoon.
Can you show me a picture?
I got you, Mike.
Here, you keep talking.
Okay.
What's her name?
Hinata Hyuga. Spelled like it sounds.
That doesn't help.
Hey, Andrew came through again.
Andrew, who are you? Andrew. Don't worry.
I've watched
Don't
the
worry.
whole thing.
Here soon.
My boy.
Here soon. Our engineer will have a mic and a camera here soon, so you can.
My
so
boy,
he can
get him on camera.
Yeah, because he's coming in quick with these pictures. Yeah.
I got them all unlocked for you.
Yeah, he's the real one in this one. Yes, but she held it down for Naruto. Andrew can relate to this. Pain Saga. She stepped in. She didn't care she was about to get killed. She said, I'm saving my man. They weren't dating yet, but she's like, I'm saving this man.
Right.
Boy.
Right.
Strong.
I don't know what was in those rods, but
For real.
Okay.
Well, I have to. That's another anime I have to watch.
It's gonna take you a while.
Yeah.
But you can do it without the filters. My friend did it.
Okay.
Because like he was never really into Naruto either, and he was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna try it." He found a wiki page that showed him how to watch it without the filler episodes.
Oh right.
He finished the whole first series within a month. I'm just like, screw you. It took me 5 years.
Right.
Ah.
Okay. I'll check it out. My second couple might surprise you both. Okay.
Beast Boy and Raven.
That's a good couple. Not mine. Good couple though.
That's my third.
No, this couple, they are, they live their whole lives together, went through ups and downs. They, unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, were separated.
Unforeseen circumstances.
And they are considered to be. No, they're not. But in my mind, they are considered to be a phenomenal couple.
Okay.
Carl and Ellie from Up. Hang on. And you know why?
Up is the movie where they put the balloons on top of the house.
Yeah,
That is a good movie.
that's so heart-wrenching. I hate that.
And because, hang on, you see how he just walked away?
Oh
That
my
proves my
god.
point. The fact that that their whole relationship takes place in the matter of what, 7 minutes, and your heart breaks.
Bro, you got me tearing up thinking.
Your heart breaks in 7 minutes because they were relationship goals.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. They met as friends, little kids, So that was best friends. That was it. The way it's supposed to be. Because your partner is supposed to be your best friend, right?
That is true.
Okay. So they started as friends. Then they developed the flame was kindled.
Yeah.
Then they became lovers in the nighttime,
Mhm.
right? Then, like I said, through sickness and in health, they both did it when obviously one was more.
Sick.
Yeah. But like Carl breaks his arm, and she's there to tend. She tends to him
Mhm.
when she gets sick. He's there
Yep.
by her side, whole 9 yards.
That's true.
I mean, they even put in the fact that she can have a kid. That was
Hang on, through that because he could have left. He stayed.
Yeah.
They had goals. Dream setter, travel the world. And then when she died, to our knowledge, he didn't get no side piece. He didn't go scour.
Man was heartbroken.
Yep, my man said
he was weeping.
He said she was my one and my only. So you can So please comment. Find me a better couple than Carl and Ellie. You can't do it.
What do you think about with that in mind, right? Where does that level fall? If that is the tier, right?
Okay.
Where does Captain America fall?
Ooh.
Because let's not forget that whole time he was not actively talking about missing his thing. But in the end, he says, "You know what? No, I'm going back for her." After everything, hang on. Knowing this day and age, how we always say like we would be nothing without this, without that. Cell phones, computers.
Right.
Man went back to when everything was just almost not even invented yet. So I'm giving all this up for her.
That's true love, man. That's true love.
And he gave up being Captain America.
That's up there, man. That's up there. The only reason he's not up there, the only reason I can't put them above up is because he had other lovers.
You're right.
One being
damn. Okay. You know what? Cut that. You know
niece?
what? Yeah.
Right? Aunt Peggy. Yep.
Yeah.
Her niece.
Do you think that was him longing
Steve
for her?
Rogers. I know what you're doing.
You think that was him longing for her though?
Could be, but still weird. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
That'd be like me being with Eliana, and then, she somehow, I get frozen in time. She dies. She has a niece.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I knew your
I knew your mother. I knew your auntie.
How would you bring it back this way? Let's rekindle some things.
Well, was it more of a fling that he had with her? Or
Yeah, I think because it didn't go anywhere. We kissed once, and that was one of the best scenes ever with Bucky and. But no, that's a very good. That's a very good. They're up there. Like, yeah, because and again, that's over like a plethora of movies. That's over, decade years. So
yeah,
I see you, Ryan. I see you. Okay, brother, I see you. It's funny. Get me in a superhero rhythm. One a relationship that I do find very admirable. You've seen Deadpool, right? You've seen Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
That couple.
You're right.
So Deadpool and his girl.
Oh yeah,
Woman.
They had that's fiery. That's a fiery relationship.
They weren't toxic or anything. They weren't. And like I said, they were playful. They were fun. They experimented. Remember?
Hang on.
Happy International Women's Day.
Hang on. The term "kiss me like you miss me," bruh.
Kiss me like you miss me, Red.
I was like, dang. All right. I was like, oh, dang.
Kiss me like you
make any man weak. Just like, okay.
That's a good movie.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I have a type.
And hey, if you are that type, please comment. Go to his Instagram. Go to his YouTube, Twitter, any of it. Okay, he's looking for you, and I vouch for him.
This man plugged me 3 times.
I did.
You were one.
Hey man, I told you my mission is not done. Okay, I'm.
We're gonna make it happen.
We're gonna make it happen, Captain.
Yeah, thanks.
Yep,
appreciate you.
Got you, brother. We got you, man. You family, so gotta do it. But with that being said, I think that was a phenomenal, great Valentine's Day episode.
Yes, it was.
I think it was.
I just want to leave a comment saying that Beastborn Raven are also a top tier couple.
They are. Well, I didn't say no.
Oh yeah.
They just weren't on my list. They just weren't mine. Like, I didn't think of them. But they are a very good couple. I do like them. Any last thoughts? For our single or not single people out there?
You know what? It's Valentine's Day. I know it's a special holiday for your loved ones, significant others, what have you. Don't just make it, a day where it's this day that you do something special for them. It should be something that you do consistently. Going above and beyond should be a thing that, you just like to do for them because you just like being around them. Granted, it is fun to celebrate the day with like a special occasion, like, like a birthday, things like that. Right. But yeah, don't just make that one day the one to, really go out of your way to do something for them. That's come on. Like, and then for the single ones out there, keep your head up, champs. You do great. My head's up right now. You don't see it behind closed doors. But hey, right now, all smiles.
He got dark with it. Hey. Is that cat picture? Hang in there.
You may be hanging from that rope, but listen, you're still hanging.
Any last words, Mike?
Couples that's been out there for a long time, man. Just
you one of them. 16 years, brother.
16 years, Mike. Dang, Mike. Dude.
16 years. You're a real one.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, all love here, brother. Yeah, ain't no smoke. It's all sweet flowers for you.
Well, the ones who've been together for a long time, man, just love each other. Love each other, and no matter what, just be there for each other. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing and my advice. And if you're single, it's coming to you. It's coming. Okay, it's coming.
Yeah.
Don't rush.
God sees you. God sees you. Even if you don't see God, God sees you.
Yeah, he sees you. All right. That was very powerful, Mike.
Well, thank you.
My thoughts are on this Valentine's Day, or soon to be Valentine's Day. For those who are in a relationship, if you're happy, I'm happy for you, and hopefully you guys can stay in that state. Just keep working, because again, it's not easy. But just keep working, keep communicating, because that's the biggest part of any relationship is just communication. Just talk to each other, because the second you guys stop talking is the second the Titanic starts to so just communicate. And remember, you're a team. It's not 50-50, it's 100-100.
I had to learn that.
Yeah, we all do. Like we have to learn that. And so that's something I would just say is for the couples out there, keep fighting. Don't give up. Because that's one thing my mom taught me was growing up was love is not an emotion, it's a choice.
Mm-hmm.
You choose, like, when you first meet someone, that excitement, that butterflies,
the honeymoon puppy love stage.
Okay.
You are feeling love, right? But 10 years, 16 years, 20 years in, that emotion, that feeling can dwindle. So now at that point, you are choosing whether or not to stay, because you're choosing to love that person.
Yeah, and it's like Bob Marley said, it's the idea of finding something, like, you truly love someone because they can hurt you. That's when you know it is love.
Right. Deep, man.
It's
be happy.
Don't worry. Don't worry, be happy.
But no, it's true. Just communicate, keep your head up, and just be there for them.
And then for those who are single out there, as they all said, keep your head up. Like I said, I know it sucks to be lonely around this time of year. It does suck. You see all people on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and they do all their traveling, and it's like, this is stupid. It sucks.
Just turn to a Valentine's Day Grinch.
You like, this is so stupid. I hate this time of the year. So I get it. But at the end of the day, just remember, one, you can't really love anybody if you don't love yourself. Mm-hmm. It's hard. I mean, you can, but it's hard to do it, right? Mm-hmm. So that's something I would say is just focus on loving yourself first, and then the rest will come. I promise. Secondly, one thing I learned from one of my favorite shows, How I Met Your Mother, and I've kept this, and it's been proven to me since. Love is like frozen waffles, okay? Or relationship is like frozen waffles.
Okay.
You go to the fridge one day, you're hungry, starving. You go to the freezer's packed, and you can't find the frozen waffles. You're looking hard, you can't find them, right? But you keep missing it as you're looking. Then one day, a week later, You're not hungry at all. You're just kind of bored. You go to the freezer, open it up. What do you find? Frozen waffles. And that's a relationship. If you're looking for it, it's fine to look for it. I get it. But I promise you, it will come the second you stop looking for it and you just let it happen.
Be yourself. You do you.
It's going to slap you in the face. Okay? I promise.
Okay.
But with that being said, we appreciate you. Again, if you're just finding us, thank you. If you're a return viewer, we appreciate you. We love you. And if you made this far, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. It helps us out. Again, we're trying to grow because we think we can put love and hope and fun and light in the world because right now we need it. And
yes, we do.
Especially for our single people out there on this upcoming week. Like, I think they can really use this. I think this was a fun conversation.
It was fun.
You know?
Yes, it was.
I want to hear what they think about it. Like, and you answer those questions too.
Yeah.
Like, we want to hear from you and see what you say.
Tweet us. You can tweet us. You can comment on Instagram. Like anywhere, please. We want to talk to you. So with all that being said, we appreciate you guys. And this has been episode 4, the Valentine's Day special of the Inword podcast.
Wait. Mike, where can they find you?
Oh, good save.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
Thank you. Shoot, my man.
Instagram, Twitter, at Real Sugar Cookies.
Real Sugar Cookies.
Because Ron caught me, so I'm gonna go second. He can go last. He earned that spot. You can find me at Nerdy Nako. I'm gonna make it today, Ron.
Yeah,
Nerdy Nako. I'm sorry if you've been searching for it. That's my fault. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad. At Nerdy Nako on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram.
And then you can find me at The Lone Rocketeer, Instagram, YouTube. If you want to listen to my music or anything else, I'm on Spotify. Record labels, I Dream Beats, self-made record label. I try to help people with anything they want to create, podcast, music, what have you. So yeah, love to have you. Before we sign out though, okay, Mike, go like this to the camera. Nate, go like this. And soul. Older audiences will get that one.
The hell?
Peace, love, and soul.
Well done. And with that note, happy Valentine's Day. Peace out.
Peace out.